The Buick Verano, which I recently tested, and the all-new Chevy Sonic are made in retooled factories inside America. That's good for the economy and our country, but is the new Sonic good for you? Let's find out. Well, of course, the shape is all new too. I'd call it a little bold and a little aggressive, but not over the top. It certainly resembles a lot of modern cars, but you can also definitely tell it's a Chevy. The two character lines running down the side, plus the alloy wheels and the light fixtures, add a bit of pop to the Sonic. There's also a bit of a pop in the newly designed interior. The heated seats might look like leather, but they're actually made out of leatherette. Check out that dash design. It actually looks pretty fresh and cool, plus it's very easy to read. There's two cup holders. There's your charger, manual transmission, control for your ventilation, plus the heated seats, and the radio. There's a cup holder on the side, plus power windows and locks, and a cool torpedo designed vent. The steering wheel houses controls for cruise control, plus radio volume and channel and Bluetooth. Well, not only am I a fan of the dash, but I'm also a fan of its look at night. Very cool. Out back there's one cup holder and seating for up to 3. The trunk is actually very large. It can be made even larger by folding the rear seats down, although you don't get an even surface. That's a pretty big bookshelf. Let's see if it fits. Okay, I'm genuinely impressed. Nice trunk, Sonic. Powering the Sonic are two 138 horsepower engines. There's a 1.8 liter inline 4 that puts out 125 pound-feet of torque, and a 1.4 liter turbo that makes 148 pound-feet of torque. The turbo will get you to 60 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds, while the normally aspirated 1.8 liter will get you there in 8.9 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at an impressive 40 miles per gallon on the highway and 29 miles per gallon in the city. You can expect 33 miles per gallon overall, and slightly less if you opt for the automatic. The Sonic starts at 14,500 and ranges all the way up to 17,300. Now, that's for the sedan. There's also a hatchback version. That one starts at 15,400 and goes on up to $18,000. There's 3 trim levels, the LS, LT, and LTZ. I'm testing the top of the line LTZ. And that one starts at 16,700 and goes all the way up to about 18.5, and that's with the $700 turbo engine and $300-something fancy red metallic paint job. So fair money and a lot of value and a lot of different ways to equip it too. The Sonic will tell you when to shift, about 3,500 RPMs, but you're actually good for about 6,200. So to get the real power, you got to stay higher in the rev band. But for economy, shift when it tells you to. Sonic hangs on well in the bends. Pretty impressive. Well, I've enjoyed driving the Sonic all week. It shifts very easily. It's surprisingly peppy. It's got a lot of power, especially when the turbo kicks in. And it comes normally aspirated, or of course you can get the turbo with it. Sedan, hatchback, you got a lot of choices. It's an innovative car. I think the dash looks pretty cool, digital readout and everything. Certainly different from some of its competitors, so it stands out a bit. And it's made in America, and that's a great thing for our country and our economy. I'm Drivin Ivan Katz.